I know it sounds kind of weird, but there's nothing like new toys day. And guys, when I say new toys, I honestly mean it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from One Lens Solely, and today, well, we're marking an improvement in this game, which is photography, because I've done it for a while, years ago, but right now it's the thing. Here on Lake Como, everybody wants portrait photographies with this beautiful background, with the mountains, with the lake, with the city, so on and so forth. And so they're either willing to have shots done on the lake, in the gardens, in the villas, or on location. And so when you are shooting on location and you're not in your studio, you have to consider what kind of light you're having. You cannot rely on natural light, or at least you need to integrate and you need to improve, you need to fix, you need to fill, you need to enlight something. And if you are a one-man band like I am, you cannot manage the camera and use the remote and hold the reflector all the time. And so you need some soft boxes, some speed lights, some additional lighting, reason for which I picked up this Godox v860 Mark III. Now I will show you why I picked up this Godox instead of Sony, I used the newer back in the days with my Nikon, but this is a brand new product, and so it has so many features that are nice to have, such as this light. I know that the test light is not really helping if it doesn't come out from here, but I'm not using it as a test light. I don't need it as a test light. I'm using it as a filler if I need a stronger LED light. So this is one thing. The second thing is that the revised UI will allow you to manage also different speed lights like the AD200. So if you need to manage up to 3 lights, you can do it here from the menu internally. And then it has a removable battery, which I will show you. So you don't need the AA batteries anymore. You have this battery, and nicely enough, you don't need to plug in your speed light to charge the battery because sorry, I had it on a different table here. I always forget what I need to show you because it comes with its base. So you have this base, you can plug this in, you can slide the battery inside here and charge it off body. I don't like connecting the body, not even the camera, not to mention the speed light. I don't want to connect the body, which is a risk because anything can go wrong and then you are left without camera because the battery leaked or you had other troubles. I always recharge batteries off the body. So this is a good change. This is a good improvement on a speed light flash like this. And they changed also the way it connects to the camera because this is supposed to be sturdier, or at least they had troubles with the older iterations. But the great thing about this speed light is that it goes along with the X3, always from Godox. So I purchased one speed light and the X3, which is the remote trigger, because as you can see, it's fairly new. I didn't even remove the plastic from it. So you will eventually just pop these into the hot shoe of your camera and command up to 3 speed lights from here. The other thing that you need to know is that this X3 is great because it will scan for frequencies, so you don't have troubles because the frequency is already in use, or you don't have contamination of the signal. It will scan for frequency and pick up and pair with the speed light on a frequency which is available. So this is a great thing because you might want to have the Godox on camera and then a filler from the back for delining the shape of the head, or maybe another angled light, and you can all manage everything with this remote trigger. Now I have to say, while I was looking for a suitable speed light, I went to Facebook in the group of the A7C2 and A7CR users, and there was a guy from Germany whose contribution was useless, and he told me, if you are serious with your speed light, you will not go for a TTL. Well, of course, he's right. You will have to pick up manually the intensity of the light and of the strobe that you want to have for compensation or for any use you want to have, but this is also a TTL. So if you need quick and dirty shooting, and it might occur because during weddings, during birthday parties, during many other parties, you might need to shoot people dancing, and I have to say that TTL is also a very good help, unless you have your tripods and you can set up things properly. But if you are running and gunning with a speed light, with a flashlight connected on top of your camera, well, this is also a TTL. Another good thing that I have to mention about this Godox, and please be aware that this is not paid, this is not sponsored. I use my hard-earned money to purchase all this equipment, so I don't get anything from Godox at all. They don't even know that I exist, or they don't know about my YouTube channel. Ideally, maybe they will, I don't know. But so far, I purchased everything with my money because I think it is good to pair with my camera, and I assume this is also the trigger. So if you're using a compact camera and you don't have the hot shoe to command an offside flash, well, this will be triggered by the teeny tiny flash you have in your compact camera. So this is also another thing to consider. And then, of course, you can angle the flash. You have integrated this part which you can eventually pop out and use for to give a direction to your light. As you can see, this is supposed to help in having a soft light hitting your subjects rather than a hard one, and particularly good because this speed light will go in sync with your camera, so you can also have a fast shutter speed sync with your camera, but up to 200 mil, this flash will sync also the focal length that you're using. So if you're not using it off camera but on your camera, it will read the focal length that you're using, and inside here there's a parabolic that will change, be wider or more focused according to the focal length that you're using. So keep that in mind if you're using it offside, because of course I will use it offside and my glass is a 28 to 75, so it will adjust the parabolic reflection inside the speed light. So guys, stay tuned because I am having more and more portrait shooting sessions as we speak, and this is a great help because if you are shooting on location with hard light, with the harsh sun like we have here in Italy, well, you will need to outpower the sun, because you don't want to have the sun facing your subject, otherwise they will shrink the eyes due to the too much light they're having. So you want to have the sun hitting from an angle or from the back, so the head is completely defined, but you will need to enlighten also the faces of your subjects either from the camera or off body, but you will have to outpower the sun, so you will need a strong power for your speed light. So stay tuned because I will be using it and I will be showing you the difference in setting with a speed light or not, whether we are having soft light in a cloudy day or harsh light in a sunny day, plus a few of those additional speed lights. So let me know down here in the comments if you have any questions about the use of flash, off-site, off-body, on body, from behind, as a filler, reflectors, so on and so forth. And with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.